Alright guys, here's the video for activity 3.5.2. So you had to open the program called Shopping List, and this is the form. So what needs to happen is the user needs to enter a value into the edit, select a quantity, and then we have to display that item and quantity inside the label. So if I select this edit, you can see it's called edt item.1. This one is SED quantity 1, and this one is LBL message 1. So these ones will be edt item 2, 3, 4, 5, the spin edit SED quantity 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And then we have a button called BTN display. So when the user clicks on display, after he's entered all the values, all his shopping list and the quantity, it will then display all of them over here. The purpose of this activity is simply for you to practice declaring variables, and you will have to do some form of conversion now, or we assume that you have to do conversions because technically you can also get the text value out of the spin edit. But we will use an integer value, and we will now convert that integer value to a string value to display it in the label. Okay, so we're going to press on display, and here we are going to declare our variables. So we're going to have S item 1, S item 2, S item 3, S item 4, and S item 5, and they're all string variables. And then we have I quantity 1, and I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to copy, because if I have to type that all out, I'm going to go mad. So I'm going to say 5, and those are all integers, and I just have to change this to 2, change this to 3, change this to 4, and you guessed it correctly, change that to 5. And here I have my variable declarations. Now all I have to do is say, okay, S item 1 dot, no, not dot, we are assigning now a value to it, and that comes out of edt item 1 dot text. Let's go. And you know what I'm going to do again? I'm going to cheat a little bit. It's not cheating, it's being smart. Okay. Ooh, now I zoomed too much. 3, 4, 5. And all I'm going to do here is I'm going to change that to 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do the same with the item. Okay, there we go. And now we do the same with I quantity. So I quantity 1 is whatever is in SED quantity 1 dot value. That's the integer thing. If I would want to use the text, and I'm going to use the text now so that we can actually do some casting, some data type conversion. So I'm going to use the text property, which is string. So I'm going to convert this now from string to int. And I'm going to say SED quantity 1 dot text. And so the text, well, the string variable value of S quantity 1 is going to be converted to an integer and written into my I quantity. So I'm going to copy this again, and I'm going to say here 2, 3, 4, 5, And I'm going to do the same over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we still have to display it. How do we do this? So we have our message1 dot caption. So because it's a component, it has a property. I cannot simply write it into just the name of the message. I have to write it into the correct property. And in the case of a label, it is caption. So colon equal, and now I will just say S item 1, and then I just quickly have to look in the textbook what they actually want to display. Move it over. Okay, it just has to say milk 2. So in this say S item. Now I'm going to add something. I want to add a space. So how do I do this? I put apostrophe, which is now I'm adding string. A space, another apostrophe, and plus. So the plus adds something to it. So I've got S item 1, which is whatever was in the edit. That's my variable. Plus, and now I have to do conversion because I want to add iQuantity 1 as well, but it's an integer, and the caption is a string data type, so I have to convert this back int to string iQuantity1, and that is it for the first line. So now I'm going to copy all this, and I don't know what happened here. I pressed some form of button that I wasn't supposed to press. There we go, 5 times. And everywhere where there is a 1 now, I'm going to say 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll do that the same with a quantity. And you can see that this activity shouldn't take you very long if you apply the same techniques as I do, copy and paste, changing a few numbers here and there, but that's it. I'm going to zoom out, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to run it. And the form will be on my site. I'm going to bring it over, and I'm going to zoom in, and now we can, for example, say, okay, I want to buy milk, I want to buy sugar, I want to buy bread, I want to buy eggs, and then very important, I want to buy some snacks for late night video creation. Okay, I want 3 of them, 4 units of that, 3 of that. I want a dozen eggs and snacks. I mean, you can never have enough snacks. There we go, display, and voila, we have displayed all our information. Hope this one helped, and yeah, I hope you actually managed to do this yourself as well.